good, y'all? Old School King Gaming here. Welcome back to another video. Mic sounds good and everything. So, take a guess how many times I've messed up on this video alone. At first, I was gonna get on Farm Sim, but as soon as I loaded in, the game crashed. So, today we are doing my track on a track that I custom made on Forza Horizon 5. I mentioned in a past video that I was going to actually show y'all the layout of my track. Now, the first time is when I was on Farm Sim. That failed because the game was, I don't know what it was doing. Then I got on here, I got halfway through this race, and my headset picks up every single noise. My other one didn't do it, but my other one's broke. So I ended up just getting another one, and this one picks up every single sound in my house. For example, my dog Chuleta has really long claws, so when she's walking around the house, it sounds like she's got tap dancing shoes on. It picks up. And the thing about it is, I can hear, well, me talking, usually I can't hear myself talking. This, I can literally hear my own self talking. But it's got like a little bit of an echo to it. So yeah, I am planning on updating my profile picture soon. I want to try to create. I need to try to like create me like a logo, something that actually like something that would actually bring like. Well, to be honest with you, there ain't really nothing wrong with my profile picture because it's technically like one of my main pictures, just like a little bit animated. So I want to say there's probably like 2 parts to this race. When I say 2 parts, I mean this is probably the longest race I have. But when I mean 2 parts, there's probably one thing about this is one moment you're on dirt, then you enter water, you follow the creek for a while, and then you end up getting back on land, and then you make it to what most of my friends call it what most of my friends call it. They literally named this hill after me because it's kind of like a funny story. I came across this hill when I was out and about. There was I was out riding around. I was doing that little free mode, the skill thing test that usually pop, like little skill point thing that usually pops up. Well, I was off-roading, so technically I was in this, but I wasn't following the road. I was just hitting jumps, like not like hitting actual like stunt jumps. I mean, I was just off-road hitting dooms and stuff. And when I came across this, I knew where I was at. I was on the edge of the map because the game started pushing me back in, and I said to myself, this would make a great race course. So what I did was I was trying to think of where should I start it. Since the Goliathan is one of my favorite races, I was like, I'm gonna create this course from the Goliathan. Started in that area, and it ended up like this is the water portion of the race. And with my Bronco being really light, the one thing about the Bronco is it bounces a lot. So technically, it acts like it's very light. So most of the time, it doesn't matter if I'm in the water or on land. Like, it just wants to drift. So there's two challenges in this race. One being, there's a few shortcuts in this race. There's a few shortcuts in this race. I'll tell you that much. I'm talking, I wasn't paying attention. Most of my friends are aware of me. I'm the type of person that I don't really pay much attention, because usually when I play this, I got music playing, so. And most of my friends will have to tell me, like, shift up, Chris, because I will redline the crap out of this. I mean, I'll have my RPMs bouncing, just like bouncing off the red spot. You'll see me do it a lot. The reason I do it is because with my Bronco being all-wheel drive and running, my differential on this is actually set for drift. I know that might sound weird, but I like to drift. When it comes to the actual main roads, I don't like to drift because it's kind of hard to keep this thing straight. Good news is I have a few shortcuts hidden around. If you studied my track, then you are aware of the shortcut. So we're approaching the first challenge, the waterfall. Now the thing about the waterfall is what some of my friends have learned. The thing about the waterfall is, especially with me, is you need to be able to handle your truck. And I'm not really the type of person it likes to mostly cruise through. Like, if I'm just by myself and not racing or doing anything, then I don't mind cruising. But when you get here, it's like driving on ice. Until I turn this truck into a submarine, and then I have a problem. So, here comes the next challenge. This here, I am gonna go this way. There's second place. And the one thing about Forza I do like, and I will give it props, is when I'm racing with AIs, it actually adds where my the AIs have like my friend names above them. It's just better than seeing a random AI name. Including at the same time, I know they're AIs, but with me always driving with my skill, like when it comes to races like this, I will put my difficulty on the highest max. If it comes to an actual road race, that is a different story, because it's just a different story. I prefer off-road over anything. I didn't think I was ever gonna have to use my rewind. Now on Hot Wheels, actually I have uploaded a Forza Horizon video. I just never uploaded one of my custom tracks. I'll make sure after this I will go back to the Goliath to show y'all which track I did. This video is probably going to be quite long, because if I'm correct, it almost takes like an hour to complete this. It's actually quicker if you're like, It's actually quicker if you can manage to get through the track without hitting any rocks or flipping yourself over. For example, when I went through that bush back, when I hit that rock and almost flipped forwards and had to rewind, that costed me some time. But at the same time, this Bronco alone, where it seems like it's so light, and being in the water, hey, flamingos, being in the water, it's like when it gets up to high speed, it kind of like hydroplanes. And I'll tell you the other reason I made this. We were having a challenge, me and a couple friends were having a challenge one day, and I was like, eh. I was like, yeah, I literally said, eh. Like, the only reason I said that is because one of my friends asked me, he's like, let's have a competition. I was like, okay, what's your definition of competition? He's like, he said, since I love being off-road, I love being off-road, I should make a track that would challenge all of them. I said, okay, I can do that. He made a challenge that he knows I can complete it if I drive the right car, but at the same time, it's also really, really challenging because you gotta think, I spend all my time off-road. So with him with me accepting this challenge, this is where this race was created. I have another. I still got my terrible cough. But I have another track that I have mostly it's more challenging than this one because it kind of rides right alongside of a cliffside, so yeah, it's a little bit more challenging. Since we're in the water, I can now turn this thing into a jet ski and take off. I'm not lying, when I am in the water, this truck literally, like, it squats when I'm on the throttle and I'm going. It's almost like an actual jet ski. Alright, we're hitting the sand part. There's a few water spots on the beach. And the thing about it is my traction control is off and it's still hard to... Even having my traction control on is even challenging. Oh god, I literally hit that checkpoint, put my truck in reverse. I actually, for a minute, thought I missed that checkpoint because I came around that corner a little too hot. But my front bumper clipped it, so... There's another shortcut. I'm pretty sure y'all might be able to hear it. Y'all hear every time I hit RB to shift up. Like it'll make a click sound. Well, speaking of it, since I'm sitting here, lately, I'm planning on changing the direction of my, well, I've said this multiple times, but still haven't did it. Technically, I don't know, like, I want to upload more videos, but lately, I have been playing, uh, Roblox, Greenville, ended up becoming a part of a role playing community on there, and I was planning on just like uploading videos of role playing and stuff like that. I am a little annoyed on the whole farm sim thing though. If y'all want me to describe what happened, was I ended up getting another truck. The plan was just to pick up the truck and that would be it. Well, went to the gas station to stop because I had to put gas in another, one of my big trucks. Well, I had to put gas in the TLX 3500. Not the one that's 2 different colors, the other one. And after I picked up the truck, went to the gas station. All I know is one moment, the truck is filling up, so I got out of the truck. I forgot about the drop. So here's the first challenge. Right on the edge of the map. Wanna know how y'all can tell? Because one being, I'm trying to turn this way, but the truck's wanting to go the other way. That's what you call a challenge. Most of my friends can't never accomplish the challenge. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. All I know is I'm sitting here playing. Look, I am on my brakes. Well, I was on my e-brake, but I was on my brakes, but I was actually on my e-brake. Pretty much is what I was saying was, I got on there and I stopped. For example, when I get gas on Farm Sim, if you sit in your truck while doing it, your truck will tend to shift. Well, I had my back turned to my truck, and I'm sitting here looking around. I'm like just watching cars go by, and I was like, man, Buck Country has some of the smallest roads. That's what I said to myself. All I know is I turned around because it said the truck was filled up, and it wasn't there. I was like, I looked around trying to figure out where it's at. So I switched to it, switched through them, and found it. This truck ended up flipping out, and the trailer ended up getting launched straight into the atmosphere, and the truck was falling through the map. So, and after that, my game crashed. I was like, well, and with that, I'm gonna roll. I called it. I knew I was gonna roll because of the way I hit that little bait. I don't know why, but it feels like I've only been recording for 14 minutes. Ooh, hello, y'all. Oh, well. Hello to all y'all. Are you for real right now? The AI even drives like Back in Black. Oh, and I wasn't saying that like in a mean way. Back in Black 28, if y'all been around the channel the longest, then y'all know when I had my multiplayer farm, Back in Black 28 was actually one of my good friends. We're still good friends, but when we play Forza, this dude will do anything in his power to win. I'm just gonna go this way. Cause my truck doesn't like the main road. Hey, SPG Devil. Before y'all say, if y'all wondering who that is, that's actually one of my backup accounts. That's one of my role-playing friends, like the role-playing community that I joined on Roblox. The dude, the name that's in front of me happens to be a dude on there. So I still find that pretty cool. I have a question. If I'm in first and he's in fourth, well, now I'm in second. There's third. So that means that AI missed a checkpoint somewhere. But yeah, the one thing I like about Forza in my book is where it adds like your friends on your friends list to where you're actually whoever you're friends with on Xbox, it literally adds their name above the AIs. The other part of the water section. Bounce, 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 yeah. Oh, that's a rock. And before y'all say, yeah, I'm redlining. There's another shortcut back there, but I didn't think about it because I'm kind of just like following the route for the little train track that I drove under the bridge. That counts as a shortcut as well. This bridge right here, if you would have came out that tunnel up there, that would have counted as a shortcut as well. I literally redline. I always push this Bronco to its limit. I thought I pushed my Bel Air to its limits on a Need for Speed Heat. Nah, I pushed this Bronco to its limits. There's another waterfall drop. This one is you literally have to hit it just right. If you don't, you will hit that rock at the bottom and you will instantly flip over. We are now on the last part of the water. Well, this is like, I think that this part is actually the longest water route. I can't really, like, I can see, but at the same time, the water is being thrown up on the side of on both sides, and I'm thinking it's kind of cool, so I'm kind of watching it, not where I'm going. Hey, one of my friends is online. That's a gamer tag I haven't seen in about, like, what, years? oh, no, no. Get on throttle this way. To let y'all know, yeah, I actually did do that. I know there's probably someone that's like, did I really lock on my e-brake in that corner and then get off my e-brake and then hit it again just to slide a different way? Yeah, I did. Most of the time, the e-brake doesn't really help because of how, the one area that I picked is like, these turns are like, sharp. In my book, trying to drift on a controller is kind of challenging. There's a golf cart there. We have officially completed it. So, yeah, we officially completed it. Really not bad. It's just really, really challenging. And I've earned it real spin. I'll take it. I ain't worried about it. So yeah, let's head back over here. I'll show you all the race route I just did. So go solo. Let's go to events. The race route I did is this one. Because let's see, this one is the standard like then just with a few shortcuts. Then there's this one. That's the one I just did. There's that one. I only did this one once and haven't did it since. And this one's like the most challenging, but I'm not gonna do this one in this video. I just wanted to get a video out there. But anyway, I am Old School King. Well, y'all should already know I'm Old School King Gaming. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good day.